Well, try to figure out what kind of functions that you actually need, because some people, I think they are better salesperson than they are actually knowing the details in bookkeeping. They want to sell you as many add-ons as possible because then they earn more money. But if you pay for something that you don't need, then it's a waste of money for you. So just make sure you don't pay for less than you need, but absolutely don't pay for a lot that you never use. So I
Yes,
mean,
and
sometimes you talk to people that have a small business, and then they have a business system that could be, well, built for a big company with hundreds of people employed, and that's
yeah, and I see that a lot as well. Small businesses that have maybe have a loss in the company this year because they have so high like accounting software fees. And I see that as well as you have seen then, Ulf, that all these all these software companies, they are of course like a profit bringing businesses, so yes, they want to sell you things, and therefore it's so important that when you start up your company, go to the basics, just go speak with yourself and see, okay, what is my needs and what is my needs for this company. Write a business plan to see, okay, where, and also what is your dreams, where do you want to go with this company. Maybe your dream isn't to have like 10 employees at the end of this year, and if you don't have the game aim of being an employer, then you don't need to have that, like the salary patch on your software, for example. And
no. I think
if
you can actually you can add it quite easily when you are in that situation instead. So
yes, and you can actually, I have an I can teach you how to do that, the salary, how to handle that. If you run a limited company and the only one you're paying is yourself, then I can teach you. And in the software, we can build like a template for you to use when you pay out your salary, for example. And yeah, and the tax agency has a lot of good free e-service. So in my opinion, have already paid tax for them, so why don't you use them?
absolutely,
And
yeah. And we always build them for you to use. We try to make it as easy for you to fulfill your obligations as possible. So especially when you are running a little business, then you have a lot of things that you have to try to keep track of. And if we can help you getting on the right way in some way, well, then we probably has an e-service for you. So there's a lot of things when it comes to counting the preliminary tax. How much tax should I pay during the year? Well, just go log in on our webpage and make a calculation, and you can quite easily see if you're paying too much, if you pay too little, and you have to hand in a new declaration or not. So that's a lot of help for you.
and I run my company. Okay, I have one bookkeeping software that I pay for, and that is because I also do accounting for other people's. But if I was just like selling one service, I was selling like invoicing maybe 2 invoices a month or 3 maybe, then I could do all this without paying anything. I could have like a free bookkeeping software. There are some on the markets that is, and then I can do everything with filing to the tax agency in their e-services. So you don't, yeah, you need to have the basic knowledge. So when you receive the F-tax, I say look at it as a driver license. You need to learn the basics because you are the one who are responsible for all this. So you need to understand what you're doing, and then it will be easier for you to make the different choices. And
Absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree with you. You don't actually have to have a digital solution. You can do it manually as you always have done it. So anything that suits you, that's the basic conclusion, I think.